Hi folks, welcome to another video from the Malton Motor Company. It's a very bright and breezy day today, but as it's not raining, we thought we'd just pull this S-Type Jaguar out of the showroom. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I'm trying to cover the microphone a bit so you don't get blown away. It is extremely windy today. Right, this is a 1999 Jaguar S-Type. Now it's the Mark 1 of the modern S-Types, and it's finished in topaz metallic with cashmere full leather interior, and I'll just tell you now that we haven't seen one as mint as this for quite a long time. You probably noticed by our stock profile that we haven't had many S-Types of late, because you just can't find them. They've just been so mistreated, they've been abused, they got down to such a level where they just got scrapped. They were rotten on the sills, they were rusty on the panels, but anyway, this is light years away from that description. This is probably one of the best S-Types that we've ever seen. And I remember that when these were launched, I was at Jaguar when they launched, and I remember seeing them brand new, and I know the colour range and everything. And this was one of the most popular colours, as well as Sea Frost. But anyway, let's have a walk around the cars. Walk around the car rather. It's got matching brand new tyres all the way around. It's had recent. Well, actually, we've just done the near side, but it's had both front top wishbones replaced. It's had the track rods at the back replaced. It's had two new track rod ends at the front. Now, this isn't because they've had play in them. It's because it's been sat and not used. And of course, this is what happens to rubber components on these old cars. They do deteriorate over time. There's nothing you can do about it, really. Anyway, it's always had clean MOTs bar the last one, but it was literally just a list of rubber components that had deteriorated. Now, the previous owner had done quite a bit, and then we'd finished it off. So we've spent quite a bit of money on it, doing the bushes and quite a bit of time, and doing all the little rubber gaiters and the little dust covers on all the joints. So between us and the last owner, it's absolutely tip top now. It's bang on. This will go straight through a test with no advisories next year. I think it is nearly tested for a year anyway now, so it'll go out with that MOT. But like I say, you've got no worries. Everything has been gone over, like we do with all our cars, and this one's no exception. There's not a dent on the side of the car. There's not a chip on it or anything. It's absolutely mint. It's got the factory mud flap kit on it, chrome door handles. I mean, look at the lights on the back. They're absolutely mint. You know, there's no splits in them, there's no fatigue in them. This is just like a new car for somebody. Rear parking sensors. Of course, it's got our show plates on it, but we've machine polished it and we've ceramic coated it. It came as a fantastic car, so I'm not going to say that we had 10 weeks on it, because we didn't, but we've had, you know, we've done everything we needed to do with it. It's a lovely car. We put a new wing repeater on this side. The air conditioning works absolutely perfectly ice cold. You could probably hear the compressor clicking in every now and again, because we've got the car running. This is a 3-litre V6 engine in this, with an automatic gearbox. But look at those front headlights. Most S-Type owners would die for a set of headlights like that. Look how mint they are. I'm sorry about the wind, like I say, but if we don't do it today, we'll never get it on, because the weather's so hit and miss at the minute. No damaged wheels, no rust on the bottoms of the doors, no rust on the wheel arches, no rust on the wings, no rust on the boot lid, no scuffs on the bumpers on any of the corners. Look how straight that is down the sides. Both sides are exactly the same. Absolutely mint. Now, please don't confuse this with any other S-Type on the market, because they just aren't like this. take it from me, they are not like it. Hence why we haven't been buying any, because they're just not mint. But we saw this one and we thought, right, we're gonna have to have it because it's absolutely mint. But we gave good money for it, really, really strong money for the car because it's so mint. But where do you get another one? These cars in the future obviously will become classics like all Jaguars, but they'll be highly sought after in the future in this condition, and even now they will be. For the simple reason is there's none around. They've all been crushed, they've all been scrapped, and what's left are hobbling along, or the odd one like this is absolutely split mint. Right, let's have a look in the boot. I don't know if you can see in the boot. There you go. I'm sorry if this video is not the best, but I'm trying to hold the microphone so the wind doesn't blow on it at the same time as holding the camera and trying to zoom into stuff. Anyway, you'll see none of the seams on the boot lid have got any corrosion on, because these early cars, they did suffer from blistering all round the edges of the doors and boot lid where the seam is. But again, you can see, I'm not ashamed to show you, all the apertures in the boot absolutely mint, rear lights perfect, boot carpet perfect. I'm not going to have all that out, but it has got a spare wheel in it, and the underneath the boot carpet is absolutely mint. But you can see that on some of the photographs that we've taken if you look on our Facebook business page, the Malton Motor Company. Look at the interior, look at the doors. Like I say, the door jambs, door apertures absolutely perfect. Look at the door cards, veneers mint. But yeah, this is absolutely outstanding. Look at all the door apertures there, look. No damage from safety belts getting trapped in the doors. Original carpet set in there. All the leather's lovely, and the S-type leather in this era was really nice. As you can see, I'm showing you around really slowly and carefully so you can get a good idea of what this car's really like. No headliner issues in this car. Everything works in it. Central locking works perfectly. It drives absolutely first class, like brand new down the road. But I mean, it will do, won't it? It's had everything replaced, so all the suspension components underneath, so. Before it goes out, I'll get the wheel alignment done on it. That's the only thing left to do. Just to get the wheel alignment done, but I can soon whip that up the road and get that done. But there's the seats, look at those, absolutely perfect. And you can't believe the car's running, can you? I'm going to show you under the bonnet now. That is something to see, is that. I've never seen one as clean under the bonnet as this. Look at that, door apertures again, sill steps. Look at that, absolutely mint. There's lots of close-up pictures, like I say, going to be on uploaded onto our Facebook business page. There's about 70 pictures, I think. So keep an eye out for those. And look, 25 of those, the best ones, will go on our website. But like I say, always check the Facebook business page, because we can always upload a lot more photographs on there than what we can on our website. Door cards, absolutely perfect. There you go. There it is. Wooden steering wheel, mint. Leather on the steering wheel's mint and not faded or dried out like you see on some. Ticking over, absolutely beautiful. This is an SE Plus, so let's just go through the spec. It's got a radio cassette, but it's also got a CD stacker in the glove box, proper Jaguar factory fitted one. And of course that little hook there is for you when you bring your takeaway home. It's got sports gearbox, it's got climate control, but like I say, this aircon is, you'll never get any colder than that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Automatic climate control, heated front screen, It's got electric steering column, as you'll see. I'm demonstrating it now. Let's have a look at the trip computer. It's done 30,774 miles. That's all it's done from new. And I've just counted in the service book. There is 23 service stamps in two different service books. So they've filled one up and then they've started another one. So again, I'll take photographs of those and that will go either on the website or on our business Facebook page. It has got electric tilt and slide sunroof. As you can see, it's fully operational. There you go, look. It's one touch back actually. There you go. Trip computer. It's got multifunction steering wheel with cruise control, and this is your selection buttons for your radio and your channels and your volume, etc. You've got auto lights. You've got a fuel release button there, boot release button, and then your headlight adjustment on there. It's actually got memory, mirrors and seats. 2 settings for memory, 4 electric windows, remote central locking. But yeah, you have a look under this. It's obviously got all the electric seat functions on both front seats. They're really, really well appointed cars actually. Obviously electric mirrors as well. Right, let's have a look under here. Look at that, folks. It's amazing. Look at that, even the exhaust manifold cover and everything gleaming. This is absolutely a picture under here. It's recently, I mean very, very recently, within the last 100 so miles, had the brake fluid changed. It's had a Jaguar drive belt put on it. It's had the antifreeze changed. It's had an oil and filter, screen wash replenished. It's had an air filter. Listen to that. Absolutely perfect. Look at that in there. Have you ever seen a Minter one? This is like a show-winning quality car. If you took this to the Jaguar Breakfast Club at Gaydon, like a lot of enthusiasts do, you know, Jaguar Drivers Club enthusiasts or enthusiast club members, they'll take them to Gaydon on a breakfast meet. You take that there, people will be all over it. They'll be amazed. They'll have never seen a Minter S-Type in their life. Anyway, this is for sale, guys. Look at that kickstep there. Never even had a boot across it, has it? Look at that. Absolutely spotless. I mean, to be fair, it's such a survivor as this car. 1999, and we're in 2024 now. It's an old car. But look at how it's been kept. All the rubber's all nice and supple and everything, you know. Like I say, it's got another 10 years in front of it, hasn't it? And potentially a lot more if it's loved and cherished and stored properly. But look at that. Right, it's for sale. The asking price, well, the price of the car is $10,995. But where do you get a car of that quality, right? That nice looking, as good looking as that, as classic looking as that. That is proper classic Jaguar looking, that. Where do you get a car of that quality, right, for that type of money? You can't even buy a second-hand Fiesta for that. And you've got luxury motoring. This car on a run is so economical to do 30 to gallon easily. You're on the cheap tax banding because of its age, because it's pre-2001. But you've still got all the luxuries and the refinements. You've got a car that drives and handles absolutely beautifully. They really do, these. They're very, very underrated car, you know. They're generally underrated by people who've never driven them. Or they've taken the opinion from somebody who's had an absolute knacker. And obviously that ain't going to drive well. But, you know, if they're kept on top of these cars, they drive just perfectly. I know I'm waxing a bit lyrical about the car, but you've got to do, because, I mean, look at this. Where do you see S-Types as mint as this? We're really, really proud to present this car to you today, and we're really, really pleased that we can offer a car, look at this, of this quality for sale. Because we have been desperately trying to look for S-types, but we've not found any, because they're just, like I say, they're just horrible. They've just been murdered by the general public because they got down to such a level, you know, price-wise. But now, look at that. Great investment, because what is that going to compete against? There's nothing out there as mint as that, is there? Right, folks, if you like it, the usual number is 07759 938 395. I hope you've heard the video okay. It's been a disaster out here with the wind. Unfortunately, there's many things I can control, but that I can't. So hopefully you've heard what I've said and you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, share and subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. Which we're one of the few garages in the country that tell the truth, don't tell lies. We do what we say we're going to do, and we try very, very hard to perfect the cars that we sell, because, you know, these are old cars, but we go through them from front to back. High risk sort of business model, that, really, because we spend as much money as we need to do on them, and then we hope in the very end somebody will see the car and appreciate what we've done and appreciate what we've selected and love and cherish it. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. It's the email address to contact us on is sales@themaltonmotorcompany.com. I've given you the telephone number already, and we'll look forward to your interest. It's going to be backed in the showroom now on our carpet in there, and that's where it'll stay until the lucky new owner comes to select it. Thanks for watching.